How to balance all the things. As a woman, it does not matter if you are married or single, if you have children or you do not. We all seek to obtain and to maintain balance. What is balance? Balance is to remain upright and stable in the tasks that God has given you. It is to distribute and to delegate in such a way that you have peace in your heart and in your home. Such balance is a blessing. It is a blessing to us all, and that is why we seek it. It blesses us because it blesses our relationships, our relationship with our family, with our husband, with our children, and it certainly blesses our home. It brings about such peace and such a place where you can thrive. The question is how to obtain and maintain this balance. Well, I know of 4 ways in which I always tend to go to, if you will, to either obtain balance because, quite frankly, I've lost it, or to, and I should say, to maintain balance. When I have it, these 4 things also apply. Number 1 is to know myself. That sounds crazy, I know. But to know myself is to be honest with me about me. To be honest about my weaknesses and my strengths so that I can set boundaries and I can seek help. Yeah, we need help to have balance. To know myself is to know that I am a child of God, and that is to know whose I am. Knowing whose I am means that I know that I can go to God and cast my cares upon Him. Because as we know, as daughters of Christ, our help comes from the Lord. Our prayers should be honest and true about who we are. And that way we can really be talking to God about where we are in our lives as we seek this balance, whether we're obtaining it or maintaining it, and we can listen. In prayer, it is so easy to talk to God. The key here, if we're really seeking balance, is to listen to God. Not only listen, but for us to obey Him. That's not always easy, at least not for me, because when I am seeking balance and I'm considering my weaknesses and my strengths, oftentimes there are things that the Lord is leading me to give up or to stop doing, to eliminate, or to avoid certain things, people, places. That's just real talk. So listening and obeying God is key to having balance. The other thing is to know what season of life we are in. Yeah, much like the weather, there are seasons in life, a time in which it is warm, a time in which it is cold, a time when the leaves fall, and a time in when the trees will bud for the leaves to grow. Same is true with life. If we are in a season of planting, There is absolutely positively no need for us to be going out to the garden to harvest anything. There will be nothing there. So we have to be realistic about the seasons of life that we are in. As we're talking about gardens, it just reminds me that if I, in my garden, have plants flourishing, I need to maintain my garden and not be over in my neighbor's garden trying to tell them what to do and seeking a yield from their garden. What does that mean? Don't compare yourself or seek what someone else may have. Deal with only the season of life that you are currently in. The other thing is, know that balance is not perfection. It is not perfection. With a scale, oftentimes we will see where the weights are equal. But there are other times with that same balance scale that you are going to see where the weights are not equal. Balance is about distributing things wisely, not necessarily equally. So in this season of life, it may be most beneficial for me to spend more time with my husband than on my business. It may be more important for me to spend more time homeschooling than working. What is this season calling for you to do most? That we can find out from, again, prayer, listening, and then obeying. Because when we have balance, it is such a blessed thing. Not only for us, it is always so much better to maintain our own stability when there is balance in our life. But when we women can find balance, it affects everyone in our household. So, how are you finding balance in your life in this season? I am hopeful that what I shared with you will bless you. Now you share with me in the comments, what are some things that you are doing to obtain or maintain balance? If you like this video, please subscribe. Until the next time, be blessed.